Hey friends, so today we are going to talk about bullet journaling on a budget. So this is actually a composition notebook that I painted and I did some artwork on. And I like the ideal of showing this because when I was younger, I used composition notebooks and I journaled. I mean, not as elaborate as what's in here, but I still wanted to show the composition notebook and how I used it. So the first thing is if it's on a budget, the paper is a lot thinner. So I didn't use any markers at all because the bleed through, even with just the pens, was a lot. So this is the supplies I used. I used a glue stick on a couple things. These are washi tape, but I actually found them at the dollar store for just $1 for a pack of 4 of them. And then I used a couple of stickers that I also found at a dollar store. And these are color pencils that were free because they were gifted to me. A highlighter and then a multicolored pen. So I always had a multicolor pen and color pencils when I was growing up. So that's why I wanted to use the supplies I had when I was growing up on the reservation. I also had a ruler. When I was growing up though, mine was plastic and partially broken, but we upgrade. So I wanted to do the August theme and I did Ojibwe. So I actually put Manomanike Gissis, the wild rice moon for the month. That's what August is called. So we're using the Ojibwe theme. So you could do the cover page, and then here is a calendar so I can write down all the events that are going on. This is a strip of the washi tape here. Then I did a gratitude log, and I just used the lines for that because it's a line journal. So I figured I would just use the lines and put some Ojibwe designs throughout the pages. And as you can see, there is a slight, you can kind of see it, shadowing. So, I mean, and that's just with the pen. So that's why I decided not to use a marker on this. And I used a quote, "Teach us love, compassion, and honor that we may heal the earth and heal each other." It's Ojibwe prayer. And a lot of these are just Ojibwe designs. I also use some little sticky notes because with school supplies being on sale now, you can get sticky notes and color pencils and stuff and composition books for pretty cheap. And then I did goals, so you can separate out the goals into different sections. And then I did a wish list here. And I really think that creating a wish list of even just not necessarily material things, but wish list of something that you want to do this month, or a wish list of meals you want to try, or a wish list of movies you want to watch, that kind of thing. It doesn't have to be a wish list of material items. And then I did a simple habit tracker of doing a tinier calendar and then color coding workout, language, chores, and whatever else. And you can keep going and just put little dots whenever you get them completed. The mood tracker is actually an Ojibwe floral that I extended, and then I would color code happy, sad, and then color in the flowers, just so that way it would look really pretty. Here's another section of the washi tape. And I decided to do favorites. So favorite songs, favorite books, favorite movies, and maybe a favorite moment of the month. So that way you can kind of remember, oh, I really like that happened this month. And reflect on when you look back at your planner of going, oh, I really like that. And so you can make the most of a line journal. And then it's just separated. I did a couple different layouts for the weekly layouts. I did verticals, and then a birthday reminder, little stickies. So these are from the dollar store. And then some more designs just so that it had some decoration in there. And I highlighted the days so that way they kind of pop just a little bit. And then I tried a horizontal layout. So that is the layout that I did on a line journal. You can do a lot with just color pencils, a pen, and some simple highlighters, or even if you don't have a ruler, you can use a piece of paper. If you don't have color pencils, then use crayons. If you don't have different color pens, then use a black pen. If you don't have highlighters, then use the crowns to color in the background of the words and then do the words on top of it. If you don't have sticky notes or stickers or washi tape, draw your own. Use your imagination and make the most of what you have, because eventually you will get to appreciate this. And the main reason that you do bullet journaling is to plan out and make your life easier by knowing what's going to happen. And so we didn't get planners from the school. Now, sometimes the schools around the reservation do hand out planners, but not all the time. And even those you can change and adjust to what you want to have them in there. Just remember that it should be functional. And yes, it can still be beautiful, even if it is a line journal, even if it's a grid or graph paper. Whatever you have to use, it's up to you on how you want to add to it, make it your own. And I wish you the best of luck. So what other things would you add in your line journal to make it your own? All right, I'll see you next week.